The difference between a subcontractor and an independent contractor might seem subtle, but it has significant legal, financial, and practical implications for businesses and workers alike. Independent contractors work directly with clients. They operate as their own business, set their own rates, and maintain direct relationships with the companies that hire them. They have control over how they complete their work and are responsible for their own business operations. Subcontractors, on the other hand, are hired by independent contractors rather than working directly with the end client. They perform specialized tasks that help the independent contractor fulfill their obligations to the client. While subcontractors are also self-employed, they have a different position in the contractual chain. The contract structure represents one of the most fundamental differences between these roles. Independent contractors have direct contractual relationships with clients. These contracts typically outline the scope of work, payment terms, deadlines, and other essential details. The agreement is recorded in written form and specifies all jobs to be completed, timeframes, and compensation. Subcontractors, however, enter into agreements with independent contractors, not with the end client. Their contract exists with the contractor who hired them, detailing the specific portion of the larger project they're responsible for completing. Payment responsibility also differs significantly. Independent contractors receive payment directly from the client, typically through the client's accounts payable department. Subcontractors are paid by the independent contractor who hired them, usually receiving a portion of what the contractor was paid for the overall project. Consider the construction industry as an example. A general contractor is hired to build a home. This contractor then employs various subcontractors such as electricians, plumbers, and roofers to handle specialized aspects of the construction. The homeowner pays the general contractor, who then pays each subcontractor for their specific contribution. Both independent contractors and subcontractors have tax obligations as self-employed individuals. They're responsible for their own income tax, Social Security, and Medicare contributions, commonly known as self-employment tax. The key difference is in reporting. Independent contractors report income received directly from clients, while subcontractors report income received from the independent contractors who hired them. For payments of $600 or more, clients must provide independent contractors with a Form 1099 NEC. Similarly, independent contractors must provide this form to their subcontractors for qualifying payments. Liability and legal risks also vary between these roles. Independent contractors typically carry their own liability insurance to cover work-related risks. Subcontractors may need additional coverage, especially in high-risk industries like construction. Contracts should clearly define responsibilities, liability waivers, and dispute resolution mechanisms to protect all parties involved. Neither independent contractors nor subcontractors receive traditional employee benefits like health insurance or paid leave. This is a crucial distinction from employees. Misclassifying workers as independent contractors instead of employees can lead to significant legal and financial penalties for businesses. Subcontracting practices vary widely across industries. In construction, general contractors regularly hire subcontractors for specialized tasks like electrical work, plumbing, and roofing. In information technology, companies often contract independent developers or subcontract specific tasks, like cybersecurity audits and user interface design. Marketing agencies frequently hire independent contractors for services like branding, content writing, and search engine optimization. These contractors might then subcontract tasks like graphic design or social media management. Consulting firms may employ independent consultants for business strategies while subcontracting legal research and administrative tasks. Each classification offers distinct advantages and disadvantages. Independent contractors enjoy greater control over their work scope and client selection. They have higher earning potential due to direct client relationships, but are fully responsible for their own business expenses and taxes. They must also find and manage their own clients, which requires additional time and effort. Subcontractors face less administrative burden as they work under an independent contractor. They often enjoy steady work opportunities without needing to acquire clients directly. However, they typically earn less since part of the payment goes to the hiring contractor. They also have less control over project negotiations and terms. The choice between working as an independent contractor or subcontractor depends largely on individual preferences regarding control, flexibility, and financial responsibility. Similarly, businesses must assess whether hiring independent contractors or subcontractors aligns with their operational goals and project requirements. Understanding these distinctions is essential for proper classification, tax compliance, and effective business relationships. Whether you're a business owner, independent contractor, or subcontractor, recognizing these key differences helps ensure legal compliance and sets clear expectations for all parties involved.